Friends, we are looking at soaring on wings like eagles. You could pause it if you wanted to write the Bible verse, Isaiah 40:31. I tried to emphasize the word hope. You're going to make you on an eagle soaring. I like the eagle catching a fish. A little recap. We have learned about Claude Monet. We've looked at my photography from Alaska to give you ideas of what you can add in the background. And we've learned how to do boats. All right, so what are you going to add in your water in the background? Here's my color one. Okay, see the splash and the color? So now let's get started. I'm writing directly in my Illustrator's Bible, also called the Beautiful Bible, Isaiah 40, and they give you a spot here. So I'm actually going to have my bird start, and it's helpful sometimes to put your bird next to it. You can do it on a greeting card, on art. I'm going to start with the beak, doing a triangle shape. Watch this, and then an eye coming out. So I'm going to start right there. I'm going to actually try to keep it next to the art itself, the source. Okay, so I'm going to do a beak triangular. Follow along right now. It's got the little crevice, a diagonal down. It's the top beak and the bottom part of the beak. Right, start very slowly. Now the eye comes up and over, kind of like lion or tiger eyes. The bottom of the eye goes upward, and the eyes kind of come down, kind of like a cat eye. Sweet, so you got one eye. The eye comes to the top of the head. The other eye come up. Eye curve down the head. This eye's going to be a little smaller because it's further from you. Okay, the head comes down. Remember, it's going around, kind of like a minion. Little curve. Try to do the pointy because these guys are predators. They could swoop down and get a fish like we're gonna do. Okay, so we're coming down. Now this is where your leg is gonna be around, but first we'll do the bird. You want to put you in the air. Okay, so right around here it's gonna be your body coming up. Okay, your neck and your head. You're gonna just plan out and lay out where your body's gonna be. I try to come out and have a shoulder holding on, another shoulder just relaxed on there, balancing on your, and you could change your body type to how you want. As long as you have two eyes, your hair flowing in the wind, whether you have dreads, you could do the wiggly lines, you could do a smile, ear. Just spend a little more time on your face, making it you. I'm going to, if you have long hair, it goes back, right? Like that. And like if you have a dress blowing in the wind, it goes down. I'm just going to do a generic, so you could do it if you're a boy or a girl. The leg comes down and the foot's relaxed, going out like that. You could do boots. You can do whatever you want. Okay, now from here, it comes down a little bit. If the head goes around and down, the little frilly part around the head. And I actually looked at a lot of eagle photography. So you're doing a zigzag line for the feathers coming down. I looked at a lot of photography to get this. This foot is going to come around here. See that foot on the other side? Okay, so I'm doing a little shading here. I looked at a lot of photography of eagles when I did this first original one. Okay, so now the frill, that little part is coming out. So we're just doing a step by step. We're doing the white part first. Now his little shoulder comes out and the other side comes out. This is where he's going to be soaring. My wing is going to go all the way up and start with the feathers. So look at that. You're going to go out and in, and do all the feathers. Okay, I'm going to do it really lightly because I don't want to not see the Bible verse. So I'm going to just show you your feathers are going to come all around here, come down, and then attach in there. Okay, now look at the body. Straight down from the head and neck. He's got his one leg. I positioned it that way to catch this fish, but with my Bible here, I'm going to position it like he's reaching out. And now he's got his talons. 1, 2. The other one he's going to have forked over into my fish. You could do your fish, which is just a curve and a curve. And the tail of the fish, in any direction. This fish is going, uh-oh, I've been jabbed. Making a little fin here and here. And this is where there's some bubbles because he's wiggling and fighting for his little life. Maybe he'll wiggle out. And a splash up there. Some zigzag. Up and down. And a little shading right under the splash. All right. So, oops, I just made a mistake. If you don't want to be able to not erase, then use pencil, obviously. All right, now look at the other leg. Come across. See the way the body is? Like I said, I looked up on the internet eagles, and I looked at a lot of them before I drew this. Okay, then this one, I'm going to have his talon clenched. 1, 2, 3. Okay, see it there? Now for the other wing. And, ooh, what do I got in the distance? What are you going to make in the distance? Don't forget, that's the horizon line. The line separating the sky from the land. Let's go across and do our next wing. So you're going to come all the way out. Now try to use your pencil or pen as a measuring stick. If that one goes that far, this one goes this far. Mine is going to go right off the page, but I'm going to go up. I'm going to do his little talon here. And I'm going to start doing a feather at a time, the same way you would. Okay, now look at the width, how wide it is. Probably matching the other side. So I'm going to start with the body. And then I'm going to do a feather at a time, going up and down. And having his bone structure up here. Okay, so it's just up and down. It's going to take a little while to make a beautiful masterpiece. But I have faith in you guys. You could do it. Now my horizon line's going to be back here. So that way when I add my beautiful color, and some of you guys are really having fun with circularization, with colored pencil, and some of you guys are going to want to watercolor this. So do what you're best at. I'm going to definitely use colored pencil for the skin tone and the beak and the eyes and the fish to stay in the line. Now I'm going to, instead of keeping this a boy, work a little more in the portrait. A little shading here. I'm going to put a heart for love on my shirt and design my fashion. Get myself some little puff sleeves, necklace. I'm going to wear a crown because I'm only flying an eagle in heaven, friends. This is not happening on earth. And at this point, you can, and I have wiggly hair, so like you would make this you and shape it into your fashion, your design, even coloring, whatever you want. You could shape the head a little bit, add a little shading. See how I'm shading with my pen? A little shadow under there, just by using line. Okay, and holding on. Over and out, and I'm going to add, what am I adding in the water in the background? I'm going to add a volcano. So have fun now adding your personal expression, my friends. Over and out from today's lesson.